good, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. Well, this is IELTS UKVI B1 speaking test. My name is DB Raimazi. Can you please tell me something about yourself?
My name is Bhuvan Shrestha. I'm from Palpa originally.
Okay.
And now I'm living here Kaliganagar, Butwal. And
Are you a student or you work?
I work now.
Where do you work?
In fast food restaurant.
Okay. What's the name of the restaurant?
It's White Hill Kitchen.
All right. Okay. Can I see your identification? Okay. Thank you very much. Do you have any kinds of hobbies?
Yes, actually, I love to play and I would love to watch football.
Football.
Yeah.
Do you play football?
Actually, now I'm not playing. Just before when I was very young.
When you were
Yeah.
college student or
yes.
school student?
Yes.
At that
At the
time, you used to
I
play.
used to play very much.
What about watching football match these days? Do you still watch football matches on television?
Of course, I was. I am the biggest fan of Manchester United. Ronaldo as my big the icon.
Wow, very nice. Okay, now in this part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about newspapers and magazines.
Okay.
Do you sometimes read newspapers
Yes.
or magazines?
Yes, sometimes I usually used to read the newspaper actually.
Local newspapers or national newspapers?
National newspaper. I usually.
Can you please tell me the name?
Kathmandu Post.
Kathmandu
And,
Post. Kantipur?
Kantipur, yeah. Annapurna.
Okay. So what kind of news do you love reading in the newspaper especially?
Actually, the situation in Nepal right now is the political situation is very tough. So in headlines in every newspaper, they give in front of the newspaper, the headlines is about politics. Usually, my eyes always goes to the topics.
In
so
such
bulletins. Bulletins. And after that, I usually used to read
Okay. Have you ever read any newspaper or a magazine in a foreign language? Other than Nepali language? English newspaper.
I prefer.
You said Kathmandu Post.
Yeah, Kathmandu Post. Yeah.
That is?
That is
English newspaper. Okay. Do you think reading English newspaper or the newspaper on a foreign language can help us learn language?
Yes, definitely. In my case, if I want to learn extra
vocabularies,
backup vocabularies, then I prefer to read the English newspaper for my help.
And where do you buy the newspaper from? Do you go to the news agent every day or you get delivered?
No, actually, if I want to read, then I usually go to the stationery and buy from there.
And you purchase yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is reading a newspaper good or bad?
It's very good because newspaper generally there is lots of things. Life on basically the main thing is news and what we do in the daily life. There is good thing about our health, about sports, and lots of things they're mentioned there. Though if we read daily basis in the newspaper, then it's very benefit for us.
It means we can even learn some information. Information about health, about sports, about horoscope.
Yes, of course.
Horoscopes. Okay. Right. Okay, now in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic. Okay? So you have 1 minute and you have to prepare a short speech.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. This is your topic. Here is your topic. This is your topic, and I give you a card, and you can prepare some notes if you like. Okay. You have 1 minute. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, your time starts. Okay, thank you. Now you can start your speech, okay?
Thank you very much. Actually, I usually go to the restaurant, that is very familiar. The name is, sorry, Black Forest.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, the Black Forest is in a chain basis. We can find that restaurant everywhere. Like talking about the Butwal, we can find that restaurant in the city center as well, in the Chaura, and a little down there, Jaikuti at the Boira as well. So if we if we want to go and taste about the dishes, this on that restaurant is just quite similar. In other restaurant, we can find the different taste and. Of different if we eat for example, if we eat momo today, then after we go another day, the taste is quite different. But in the Black Forest, actually the taste is quite similar, and all the dishes are very specific and very tasty. Whenever I go there, I enjoy a lot, and usually I go twice a month, and I prefer to friends to go there and enjoy the dish of Black Forest. Not only for the restaurant, we can buy there, and we can enjoy about the bakeries item as well.
Cakes.
Cakes, yeah, cakes, birthday cakes, and other pastries items, very delicious. And yesterday I've been there, and the Black Forest, the title is also the name of cake, and I love that cake very much. And last month, when the birthday of my little brother, and I bought two Black Forest whole cake, because one extra as well, because the lots of my relatives is getting a participant on the occasion. So every time and every food occasion, yeah, every dish I order, when we need to not to go there for daily basis. If we want to eat from the home, we can order, we can bring, they will bring to up to your house. And
Okay,
they're
okay,
very fine.
Very good, thank you. Well, now in this part of the test, we're going to discuss about a few topics. Usually the topics that are related to part 2, okay?
Okay.
First, we're going to discuss about the restaurants. How often do you go to restaurants?
Usually I go twice a month.
Twice a month?
Yeah.
Do you go to the restaurants with your family or with friends?
Mostly I go with friends, and sometimes I go with my family as well.
So why do you think these days people want to go to restaurants when they want to celebrate some occasions, or when they want to celebrate something?
No, I don't think that only for the occasion. Nowadays, the people are being very busy on the business, so they don't get chance to cook properly in the home because of their busyness. So they usually take a phone and call them to bring whatever they like.
Okay. So what kind of restaurants do you think are more popular these days in your country? Are they the fast food restaurants, or there are the traditional types of restaurants? What do you say about this?
Actually, the quite fast food restaurant is much more popular.
These days, why?
Because instantly they want instantly, so they don't want to wait much more time.
Oh,
so,
people don't want to wait
yeah.
for long time.
Long time, yeah, of course.
Okay. Are there any restaurants around your home? I mean, around the place where you live?
Yes, there's a few restaurants around my house.
Okay. The restaurants which have expensive foods are better than the restaurants where the foods are cheaper.
Actually, it quite depend on the restaurant how they run. In my house, around the house, there is few restaurant which is quite cheaper, but their food are very actually tasty. Yeah, they seem to like very neat and clean, hygienic. According to the hygienic, they're very looking good.
Determines
This matters. Yeah.
the standard
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
restaurants. It is the quality.
Quality.
I see. Good. And now let's discuss about producing foods. What kinds of foods are prepared at your home?
Actually, I'm from newer family, so mostly my mother used to cook the Newari dish.
Never it is.
Yes, quite. It's famous all over the Nepal. So mostly, you might know that the dish, the name. Mostly, we have the meat item.
Meat item.
Meat
Okay.
item. Yes,
Okay,
one of the, for example, one of the meat item we call soila is very famous in Nepal.
Okay, do you think that there will be a greater choice of foods available in the future in the restaurants?
Yeah, of course.
Varieties of food
yeah,
items.
because the customer want to taste extra and
Extraordinary
extraordinary
foods.
So they want to taste extra and for example, in momo in Nepal it's very famous, but not for we don't. We want not only the steam momo, we want the varieties momo.
Open momo.
Yes, we have tens of the varieties of momo like steam momo and
Sea momo.
sea momo, fried momo, crunchy momo.
Wow, it's a great variety,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And what do you say about the idea? What do you say about the idea that the food these days, are tastier at the restaurants? Is that true or?
Some of the restaurant they make artificial ingredients like the ajinomoto. That's not good for health. The name of the tasty, they putting the additional or artificial something
Something like
recipes. So that's not good for health.
Okay. Do you think technology has made people much easier in preparing different dishes?
Yes, of course. Nowadays, the technology is taking over the human. They are working so fast. For example, that Moma is nowadays is wrapping with the machines so quickly instead of the human.
I think they're even available at the shopping centers. I mean, supermarkets.
Yeah, easily we can find.
We can find.
Yeah, that kind of machine.
You can just pick them up and take home and
just
steam yourselves.
Yeah, easily we can do that.
Is that possible?
Yeah, of course. Of course, we can find ready-made momos made by the machines.
Okay. So, do you think it's important for a country, for a nation, to produce all the food it needs itself?
Yes.
Or it's okay even if the country imports foods from other country?
Yeah, if we are actually capable, then it's quite good. But it's impossible to prepare all the varieties of food in our own country. Sometimes we must import from other country as well.
But it is always good.
Yeah,
if we can,
it's always
if we
good.
can produce all the foods.
That's very good.
I see. Okay. Thank you. This is the end of the test. Thank you very much.
Sir.